A full wrap-up of local and regional sports. This is Fox 18 Sports Sunday.
Welcome into the studio. The 8-man state champions West Central football defeated Amboy 43-36 Friday night. Quarterback Mason Carnes, running back Caden Drosty with me. First time ever for the program, getting it done. How have you been celebrating since then?
I really haven't really been. I don't really know. I mean, it was a lot to soak in that night, and everything we've seen on social media and with our coaches that we finally accomplished our mission was really something. I mean, it was just a lot. I mean, I haven't really celebrated after last night, but it's definitely been lingering on since Friday night.
Yeah, I mean, for us especially, I mean, it's kind of hard to celebrate after because we just turned around today and had our first basketball practice now. So we really just had like a one-day break, and that one day was just kind of like relaxing after the game mainly. So there really wasn't much time for celebration until tonight, 6:30 we get to have our football celebration finally.
Talked a little bit on camera or off camera before this interview, but you said you had to kneel it down. It kind of took a little slow to kind of finally get that final result. Where were the nerves kind of in that last minute or so?
It was more of like a relaxing feeling, like oh my God, it's done. Like, we're done. This game's over. We just won. And just to hear the crowd just go kind of crazy after the game, and me throw the ball up in the air was just something I've played in my mind before the game, and it happened. Yeah,
I honestly, from the talks of things and whatever, I seemed to have more nerves during the kneeling than what Mason did taking the kneels. I was more nervous of like a snap going on the ground. I couldn't see what was going on at all. But if he was perfectly calm, I don't know how he was. So
it was really cold out there, 17 degrees, high winds, really, really heavy winds, but you guys are the heat and brought the heat. You had some heaters on the sideline. Everyone was getting warm. How much of an impact did that play, the weather?
Not really. I mean, I didn't really think it was cold at all. I mean, it's cold when you warm up, and when the game starts, your mind's in the game, and I was sweating for most of the game, so it didn't really affect me any for the most part.
Yeah, I came out there with a hat on for the first time all season underneath my helmet, and then come in at halftime. I was waiting for halftime, couldn't wait, just take that hat off because it was hot out there. I was dying. Like you said, I was sweating most of the game, and while people were over there froze to the bleachers literally because there was ice on them. So.
Well, I can imagine too, because I was trying to stay warm out there as well. So you're two of the 13 seniors who go out as winners. This is your coach, Jason Kirby, talking about the impact of your class after the win.
Oh, just the leadership that they showed in our program. The leadership, not just in the weight room and on the field, but in the classroom and in the hallways. Just everything that they did is what has built our program to where it is, and it's awfully special that they get to go out this way. Caden, I think he averaged 5 touchdowns all year, so that's about par for the course. But I think everybody, because of you guys and the media coverage that we've had lately, and then of course because of the broadcast tonight, got to see how special 12 is. And he brought it. Man, did he bring it in the first half. Superman found a place to change, and he was in all his glory.
Some high praise. Where does your mind go hearing Coach say that?
I mean, it's awesome to hear him say that about me, but I also know how he is not in the coaching standpoint, and just as like a person, like one-on-one, and with us as a team. We talked about going to B-dubs and stuff. It's just at the end of the day, he's honestly going to be my principal coming back this week, and so he said that there, and I know he meant that. And but it's just another day with him. Tomorrow I could be the worst student in the world to him. It could flip tomorrow. So.
What do you think allowed you to be so effective in that game with the 5 touchdowns you had?
A lot of it had to do offensively with our offensive line. I mean, I said it every week. They create the gaps for us, and then our backfield also creates open gaps, and the defensive to kind of key other people. So Mason, being as big as he is and as physical as he is, they got to worry whether or not they're going to have a 220-pound, 6'4" quarterback running right at them, or are they going to go a little bit of Parker running at him from the fullback, or are they going to get me running out to the outside? So they've kind of got to worry about 3 things at once, and that really allows them to not be in the correct positioning, which allows easier blocks for our offensive line, which allows easier runs for us as running backs.
You really got the team going. You had the first touchdown, 47 yards. We'll show it here. You can kind of walk us through the play a little bit here. So you get the handoff, and then you're just off to the races.
Yeah, I mean, right there, I thought I was going down. I about tripped, and then I felt like I was running really, really slow. And I don't know if that was because I just got like tripped up or what, but I definitely thought I was getting tackled right there. I don't know how I broke through all of that.
So set the tone, and then, but also, not only did you have the rushing touchdowns on the ground and 2-point conversions, but you also got it done defensively. You play defensive back as well, and right before the half, you had an interception. We'll show that as well. You can kind of break that play down, but the Amboy quarterback kind of running in motion to his left.
Yeah, I mean, Nick right there gets a great pass rush on him and just allows him to have to throw it on his back foot. That's not him having to do that doesn't allow him to get a very good throw off. And right before this play, probably their drive before, I took one off the face mask exactly in that same exact position. So I had a little bit of revenge that I needed to get back. So that was I was more focused on catching the ball, not running with the ball at first. I wish I was like that the first time that happened.
Overall, to have the impact that you had in that game, just how does that help the team as a whole? You know, kind of finishing that one out.
You know, more than anything. I think I'm there more of like a leader, you know, keep everybody together. I don't do all 8 positions at once. I just take care of one at a time, and I just make sure that everybody else knows that they've just got to do one at a time. They don't got to do another 7 outside of mine. They don't got to do 6 to make up for anybody. Everybody takes care of their own positions exactly how they need to, and I'm just there to remind everybody that it's going to be all right in the end. Like it's just a football game. So what if we get down a few points? Like we can come back. We showed that at Polo. But just really keep heads in the game more than anything is I would feel like my role is.
And you said you had to give the trophy back already, unfortunately, but just kind of going back to school on Monday, what do you think that feeling is going to be like when you go back to school and everyone's like, hey, the state champs are in the house?
We're going to look at it, and either it's going to be the trophy case or Coach Kirby's room still, and we're going to look at it, and we're going to be proud of it. And we're going to get some pat on the back from our teachers, probably for sure, and then it's just going to kind of fade away. I mean, days go on, and we're going to enjoy it for now. But on Monday we have first basketball game, so minds are shifted, and it was fun. It was fun for now.
Yeah.
And you both said you're multi-sport athletes, so put a cap on football season. Look ahead to your other seasons. Good luck with those, and thanks for joining me in the studio as well.
Thank you.